Let me see if this is gonna work now. So everybody, if you can hear me, I'm trying to get back and playing Madden online. I used to just do solos, but I played a match. I got rusty. I was getting blown out. Came back from like he beat me 29-7. Scored 22 points in the first half. I mean, in the third quarter. Ended up losing by 10 points, but it ain't that bad. Now, let me see. Is it gonna work? Oh, cool, it's working. Because by the time I had to wait like a minute, and I exited out. Hopefully I'll win this time. I gotta adjust from playing the computer. But I'm playing on Madden, and sometimes on Madden it's harder than playing real people.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game
battle
is
with
played,
Pittsburgh,
with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded at the 2. And an alley to run. Accelerating, and off he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
I'm still waiting on that J.J. Watt call.
Make it 7-0 Steelers.
But they've been nice to us this year and much, so I can't complain too much.
Teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. That'll be taken in the end zone. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Black 20.
They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and you can run it back inside later.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Steelers. There he goes, right side, and he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score.
See, Madden this year cool, but they got to calm down on all these fumbles.
Not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to
especially if you got an enforcer.
And I know it's no fun for
people don't fumble that much in the NFL.
It's fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
Well, I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Good play.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
Damn.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
That's what I'm saying. They need to calm down all these fumbles.
The sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
They ain't that much fumbling in the NFL.
Over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Roethlisberger to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Roethlisberger now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
Is that me?
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Franco Harris looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I think everybody deserves a second chance, but the way he was talking about Big Ben and everything, it's going to be hard.
2nd and 15 now. Roethlisberger, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. 4 yards.
But he ain't getting no 18 million or nothing.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride.
And plus, we in trouble in cap space, so I don't know what we gonna do.
The defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go.
Because we only got $1 million in salary cap. We gonna probably cut like a bunch of people if we want to keep Bud Dupree.
Flush to his right. Open man, it's Randall L. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
And they slandering Ben right now. They are saying that he could have played if he wanted
to.
to.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They start on the ground. It's a Stewart on 1st. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And on the tackle, Kevin Green, of course, a member of the 2016 Hall of Fame class, Charles.
Went in on August 6th of 2016. Kevin Green taking his rightful place.
Are you using the Steelers playbook?
Hall of Fame, and what a speech he gave that night. I can still see him standing up.
Yeah, because I was looking through him, and it's like the Steelers got a trash playbook. I switched mine to the Buccaneers. To the Buccaneers playbook is like the Steelers old playbook from like the old Madden.
On EA Sports.
I know, like, man, I'm seeing people, they don't got no good plays at all. I know, it's a few.
On 3rd down, Vic.
Good play.
He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage.
No.
It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah. I don't even know. I just noticed it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team.
Oh, if you're trying to build a Steelers theme team, it's this linebacker from the Rams that just came out, and he was like a Steelers in his trash year. So, like, if you want to add him,
get back to basics is usually your answer.
It's like Jim Jones.
Move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second.
He played his most career as the Rams, but he played like his last year as a Steeler.
First half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I just want to know when we're gonna get an updated TJ Watt card.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
But I don't even like the Madden community no more. Like, I'll be playing, but like it seems like if you just go online, it's people that just care about packs more than the gameplay. It's like people that just open packs and they can't even play for real.
Kansas City wouldn't win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s. So
I ain't play like competitive. I used to be like a professional Madden player like a good like 10 years ago, and then I just fell off. And it was like my first game in like 3 years. I play mostly just solos. Like the team I got right now.
Not only did Kansas City win it, but they ended up winning it.
I ain't invest no money in the team or nothing. It just been doing solos and just.
On third down, pick out of the gun.
Oh, you dropped it like a bitch.
Able to connect,
Excuse my language.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Like you say, son?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following
Not
the
really.
interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Cordell still can't break them tackles.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
I wonder how Madden gonna look on the PlayStation 5 next year.
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see.
I don't know. No, it's like sometimes like the first game of the generation be trash.
14-0.
Like I don't know if you're around when Madden 06 came out for the regular Xbox 360. It ain't had no game modes, but exhibition.
Analysis of this first half of action. Throwing again on second down. Roethlisberger. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh.
And I wanted the James Harrison card, but I'm cool with Joey Porter.
Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want.
So I'm just putting Tillman on my team because I'm trying to get them extra coins.
Represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais.
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
They doing too much with all these fumbles, and he ain't even an enforcer. He can hit hard, but he's not even an enforcer.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. A dump off here to Stewart. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there,
and we should have got an update on Boswell. Like, he had a good year this year.
Backfield, you're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held him to an okay game.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, especially when Big Ben come back with that defense, if they could bring everybody back together, I know it's going to be hard because of Cat, but if they could do that.
A 1st down throw coming for Vick. That's complete to Randall L. And they corral him just a couple yards.
Because I don't want to. Another reason why I don't want AB back, because like it'll be disrespectful to get him back. How hard like Washington and Johnson played, and
first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he
hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will
quarterbacks fumble like crazy in this game.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Vick. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antoine Randall L. As the first half is winding down. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad.
No, I was playing this one dude. He was whooping me like 29-7. I scored like 22 straight points in the 3rd. I thought I was about to win, but I was like, no. Because he'll keep on fumbling.
Kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Like, if they could bring back the Steelers playbook from, like, Madden 16 or Madden 25, I'd be straight.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
I wonder if it's because the offense coordinator.
Scores a 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
Because the Steelers playbook now is based like if we got like good tight ends, and we really don't. They got some good tight end plays, but all our tight ends are slow. And we don't got no good tight ends in mud.
On 2nd and 15 now. Roethlisberger nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And I've been watching them championship games, and it's like, it's real run heavy this year, I guess. Like, that's all they were doing is running plays.
Forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So, as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down, and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
But I ain't saying that Cuddle and Kelsey's overrated, but they not. But I'm saying that, like, they get more benefit because they not, especially the 49ers, they don't got no good receivers. And, like, people be trashing, like, McDonald, like, he ain't good, he can't do nothing. But he, like, the 3rd or 4th option, like, oh, shit.
He'll find Smith-Schuster, that's complete.
Like, when you're the 3rd or 4th option, you is not going to get, like, 1,000 rushing, receiving yards as a tight end.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Roethlisberger dancing to his left. He hits Stewart in the flat. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Still in search of their
But I'm surprised that they put Cordell in this game. Like, he ain't never been in Madden since, like, what, 04?
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I was like, man, I was hoping we get Troy, because we didn't get Troy, we wouldn't have no elite free safeties. I mean, safeties. But then Mika came.
Here's Roethlisberger. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That throw good for only a couple.
But I put him as my cornerback so I can have Tillman and Troy Polamalu out there. Because he got like the way I built my team, he got like a 98 zone and a 99 man.
In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Roethlisberger will throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. I guess they figure they got to
So I mostly got all my players maxed up except for Joey Porter. I'm running out of money.
Go for it on 4th down. Roethlisberger. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going
I heard that they didn't want to put Faneca in the Pro Bowl because they said there's too many Steelers in Hall of Fame because there's so many Steelers in the Hall of Fame this year.
For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did.
But my thing is, like, Hutchinson, man, I think he had I think Faneca had a better career than him, in my opinion.
Right? These things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium.
He should be a first ballot. Like, I ain't got nothing bad against Brian Urlacher, but, like, I don't consider him a first ballot because he ain't done nothing really, like, compared to James Harrison. And they probably wanted to get him that. And they probably wanted to get him that.
But it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
But I don't think he's going to be a first ballot because they might say he a dirty player and...
Off the play fake, Vic. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10.
People saying Ben Roethlisberger weighed like 280. I'm like, man, he ain't that big.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
I know, but like, he don't look big though. Like, he be wearing back.
And then all of a sudden, it just started.
Oh, that should be interception.
So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense.
And plus they don't call, for some reason, pass interference ain't in this game.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's in for 6.
I was trying to do a front flip, but he went down. If I ain't score, I would have been mad.
D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up.
And I think, I'm sorry what happened to Shazier, but like, man, we got to let him go. Like, I don't think he can play football no more.
28-0. So
like, I have they keeping him though, but like, for him, like, the Steelers ain't gonna like let him go, but for him, he gotta just say like, man, I can't play no more. And look at you about to score.
And they'll have good starting field position.
Oh, do you put any offensive cams on your team? Like West Coast zone run. Like if I was you, I'll try to do zone run, cause like if you got that 95 juju, it'll make them juke. If you yeah.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
Yeah, but if you add zone run to all your players, if you got 30 zone, they'll give him a juke, cause you get a 2 juke and a 2 spin and a 2 carry.
Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
What I do that jump?
Before he gets into enemy territory. 12
He was right there.
Pittsburgh first.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. And a big turnover.
I might change my camo defense back to what it was. Like, I'm on run stop, but I might move it back to lockdown.
They've all been excellent.
Lockdown, he had 99 overall.
As this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now Stewart on 1st down. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
No, I'm talking about if you change it to lockdown, he had 99. But he had 98 right now, because I'm in run stop.
Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 7 yards there and a 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
I knew he was going to drop that.
Vic, incomplete.
I just threw it because I got scared.
Here now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense.
And I think the defenses are kind of OP this year. Like, man, you can't catch nothing if you buy somebody.
Passes may work in exchange of running.
That's why people be running all the time.
Keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep.
Maybe they put him as an ultimate legend.
Big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And the Steelers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Play action now, Vic. He'll rifle this one deep right into a double team, and it's intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick. Well, they get a fourth quarter pick.
I remember, like, I caught an interception, then I fumbled, then they ran all the way back. I was mad.
Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other.
I'm surprised Antonio Brown didn't get an updated card or something.
It's over. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And he gets it down to the 32.
Cordell.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. That's taken in by Stewart.
Oh, that should have been. It's crazy. Hits like that don't get fumbles, but them ticky-tack hits get fumbles.
And it'll make it a 2nd down.
You got.
This is how you shape
he got robbed.
Interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
Oh, and you do a zone run scheme. It's a 2 overall.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
See, I didn't even hit you that hard that time compared to the other one.
This game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and
but say, HG ain't really a hard hitter, though. He's more of a coverage guy.
0.
Like, people was mad that Troy Polamalu didn't get an enforcer card, but he's not a hitter. Like, he can tackle, but he ain't going to, like, blank you out.
On the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Yeah.
3rd and short yardage. Vic. They'll try and set up
so you ain't that fast?
Now
I should go for it, but I'm not.
Of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's taken it around the 40. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt.
He might get an ultimate legend. But we already got an ultimate legend, so I don't think they're going to give us another one. Oh, yeah.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And
yeah, that's why I think we didn't get a lot of team of the year cards.
Yes, you got to get points. And okay,
because I think they were just doing one per team.
As you move on to the next one.
Call that a very strong game.
Madden.
24.
Yeah, I play every year. I got every Madden game from '94.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
No. How'd you do that fast?
And now off to the races down the right side.
How'd you do that fast? No, we ain't that fast. This is a 97 speed.
That's the story of the game.
No, not so far in this Madden. Like that's a 97 speed. Rob Woodson. Juju ain't that fast in this game.
Athleting them, which is often the case. But by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them,
I don't ever keep
beating them to the punch each and every time.
I don't never put Juju. I think Juju is my slot guy.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's.
Because when you got Randall L, man, who just like so fast.
Into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
But I think I kind of like this Madden this year because they give you like chances to like it seems like I made more money this year than any Madden.
They are down
like
big.
coins.
They have not scored a single point
Because the power-ups.
Are they so defeated at this point, you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Man, you got my defense tired.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Antoine Randall L., the intended receiver. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
Yep.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
Well, that's all I have for you today. Do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Everybody do work and have a lovely day. Peace.